What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am bringing you a video for May 11th, 2024. Going to do 3 picks for you guys for the NBA playoffs on Saturday. I honestly don't really even know what happened last night. I had obviously I put the short form video out this morning, but I had plans to make the YouTube video for it, and I just didn't. I don't really even know why. Um, I'm in the process of moving right now. I'm getting out of my apartment. So I'm just going back and forth between everything right now. And it's just been an absolute nightmare. So I guess in that just catastrophe, I somehow forgot to do a YouTube video for last night, but back at you guys again. So it's just, it's been a frustrating week for me with all this stuff going on. But next week, I'm actually going out of town again. I'll be back on Monday. So next week, starting Tuesday, we'll be back to the regular schedule and things will be a lot less hectic. So I'm looking forward to that. But for right now, just doing what I can, getting these picks out for you guys as early as I can. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow. So trying to get all this stuff done super early. It's about 6:30 my time, Pacific time. So that is kind of the background on why I wasn't here yesterday. That's the first video that I've missed on YouTube in a while. I've still never missed a day since I started this, at least on the short form content and the picks. So you guys are still getting a little bit of me, just not the long form content some days. But back for tonight. So let's get into it. I'll stop the dilly dallying. If you guys aren't on Sleeper, we're locking this in on Sleeper. Use my code IOPICKS. They're going to give you a $500 deposit match. That link is down in the bio or description, not in the bio. I have the chalkboard up here as well. If you guys want to lock it on there, you can. It really doesn't matter. The multipliers may be a little bit off for these, but either or, they work. If you guys aren't on there, go get signed up. Use my code IOPICKS. I appreciate you if you do, but yeah, that's where we're locking in on Sleeper today. I'm scrambling. I didn't even look what the free pick was for tomorrow, so not going to have that in there. Just have a 3-man for you guys today. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into it. First one, we're going right back to it, baby. 37.5 points and rebounds for Jason. We are going under. So it was just 36.5, and we took the under. 36.5 is a little bit sketchier just because he has a couple of the 36s, these two right there. But 37.5, he doesn't even have a 37 on this entire chart. So we're good to go there. But I really like this play again for the same reasoning that I brought up last time. I mean, it's very, very scary to take a Jason under, but with the way that they've been moving the ball lately, I kind of think it may just, I mean, he's been struggling before, but the offense moves a little bit differently without Kristaps in there. So you got other guys that are getting production. Last game, Jaylen went off a little bit. Derek White was a little bit colder than he had been the past couple of games, but we can still expect him to put up 15 to 20 plus maybe. And if he goes off, then it's just going to take even more production away from Jason. But I mean, he was looking pretty good in this game, in the last game, going up into like the third quarter, and then he just cooled off, and the under hit for us. It was pretty easy. So I'm really liking this play right now. As long as I just don't understand. Maybe it's a trap for Vegas or whatever. They called up Jason, but I don't understand why they raised it a point to 37.5. But I'm still comfortable here. I'm not going to let my feelings take over. I'm just going to follow the money and follow the stats. So 13 games in a row that he's sold, and a lot of them he's getting in like the mid to upper 20s, let's call it. 22, 23, 27, 28, 29, and then low 30s. I like it. I mean, he hasn't hit it once in the playoffs, hasn't hit it once in the series. He's getting full minutes. I mean, what's he getting to? Close to 40, 38. Yeah, 37-ish. So he's getting full minutes. And it's just not hitting for him. So we're going to go right back to it. We're going to take the under. It is a risky one because it's Jason Tatum and he can always snap. But again, that's our feelings that are getting into it. Let's go with the stats here. And the stats say to fade it. I mean, he's even 8 for his last 30, only a 27% over his last 30. So I kind of like it. Not kind of. I really do like it. So that's what we're doing for our first one. Second, we got an alt line. We're going Jaylen Williams over 3.5 rebounds. So you may look at this and just question where my head's at on it, but hear me out. A lot of these are just because of minutes. And if we look at where he's getting minute-wise in the playoffs, starting with the Pelicans game, right here, we got he's averaging around like 37, 40, 35, 34, 37, 35, 38, probably 36, 37-ish range. I just didn't do the math on it. So we need to keep that in mind, and he's cashing every single game in the playoffs with those minutes. So if we go back to our last 30 and just filter up into the 30s, 30 minutes, let's see, let's put it at like 32. Why not? So on a 32, he's hitting at an 80% clip and 14 over his last 15. So I think it just has to do with minutes here. And as long as I mean, I don't think that anything is going to happen. He's a starter and it's an important game. So they're not going to sit him for any reason. And so as long as he gets up in that range, 32 plus, let's call it, I really like this for an alt line. He does get 4 a lot. His regular line is 4.5. So that's why, Jesus, cat's going nuts. That's why I did not want to take just the normal line on this, because you can see how many times he's getting 4. But the 4+ / 3.5 line is great for us. So taking that one, it's the alt line on Sleeper. Another reason why you have to get on Sleeper, but we're going to abuse that alt line for this one. That is our second pick. And then finally, we are going Daniel Gafford under 7.5 rebounds. So it's a 7 for his last 30. And then I believe he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Yeah. So he's only 1 for his last 12 on the line. He does get 7 a good amount, which is kind of scary. So I mean, it's a good place to set his line. I mean, even if it was 6.5, that'd be really deadly, honestly, because then it would, see what it puts it to. Yeah. So I mean, this makes it even more of a pick 'em. So that'd be tricky. I wouldn't want to touch that under really. But 7.5, I mean, just looking at it, we love to see a red for unders, and 2 unders on one ticket for me is kind of rare, but I just like it. I was looking at all the plays, and I tend to take more unders in the playoffs on certain people, just because we can just like kind of assume that certain players are going to get like a good amount of minutes. Certain players aren't. Gafford's, I mean, he's getting in the mid 20s, I believe. Him and Lively kind of share time. Yeah. So in the playoffs, I mean, he's averaging, he can get up to 27. I mean, the one where he got 27 minutes is the one that he cashed it in. So minutes wise, it is a little bit concerning if he gets in that range, but I don't think that we're going to really have to worry about it. It's kind of just it's a back and forth with him and Lively. So stats wise, really like it, but that's just it's a sea of red for us. The only thing that is concerning is the 7s, but it's 7.5. So as long as it's not 6.5, we'll take it. But that is what we are doing for the third leg, guys. Drop it down, put it to the slate. Got Jason Tatum under 37.5 points and rebounds. Jaylen Williams over 4+ rebounds, and Daniel Gafford under 7.5 rebounds. That is what we are doing for the video tonight. I will not get you guys a player prop shop video tomorrow. Go check it out. Use code MOM up until, we got 2 days left for this. So use code MOM on the yearly subscription. They'll get you it for $200. It's a massive, massive savings if you guys like those videos. Go check that out. Link is in the description for that as well. But without further ado, guys, that's what I got for tonight's video. I'm just dead tired right now. I've been moving all day. I'm ready to go to bed, honestly. But I will be back in action for you guys on the YouTube. I'm going to be at my parents' house again, so I'll probably just record on that crappy mic and camera. But it is what it is. I'll do what I can. I'm working with what I got. So I'll get you guys a nighttime video for Sunday's games. We'll get that locked in. And then another one on Sunday as well for Monday's games. But that is the plan, Stan. That's what we got going on. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, comment down below. Let me know if you're tailing. And then share this video with your friends. Anything helps the channel, guys. I appreciate you all. So I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.